Hello, I'm Nigel Yule, Senior Director of Product Marketing for Enterprise Performance Management at Oracle. I'm here at Collaborate. I'm joined by Val from Western Alliance Bank. Hi, Val.
Hi, Nigel. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to speak to you. Now, Western Alliance Bank, you've running Oracle Planning and Budgeting Cloud Service, and you've been up and running for a year now. So congratulations, first year.
Thank you. Actually, things have been going very well, and we're actually expanding the way we use PBCS.
Right, so first thing I know you talked about was the acceptance of the users and getting the whole budgeting process out into the organisation. Maybe talk a little bit about how you've done that and what's happened?
Yeah, sure. So one of the things that actually sort of amazed me is we wanted to push the budgeting and planning process out to the field. So our budget is bottoms up from the business point of view. We don't have a tremendous number of users out there who are familiar with this product, but what we did is we created templates in PBCS, in Hyperion, and we shot them out to the users in the field. With very little training, we got them to implement their budget and submit them. So our budget is bottoms up from the field. Finally,
I know that now a year on, you've been really doing some really interesting stuff, particularly around mergers and acquisitions. So maybe share that with our audience.
Sure. So at Western Alliance Bank, one of our strategies is potential acquisitions. So we're well capitalized, with a lot of cash, we have great business operating model. Wall Street likes what we're doing. So we're always looking for potential acquisitions. One of the things that we've used PBCS to do is sort of help us, especially in our latest acquisition of a portion of GE Capital's hotel franchise lending team. And what we do is we've set up a particular cube, an M&A cube, that at any particular point in time we can snap our forecast, our most current forecast into. To that, we can add competitor data or potential target data into the cube from various published financial sources. We use SNL Financial, web-based source. Right. And instantly, we can add them together and see what the combined entity can look like. That, of course, is just basically the first part. Then we have to do our mark-to-market calculations, and we have to think about how we're going to fund it, et cetera. But the mathematics involved in looking at a combined entity can be done in less than 30 minutes.
And of course, with that, you can build multiple scenarios, so you can try different ways of funding the merger and so on.
Absolutely. So there's kind of a base scenario in terms of how we think we're going to buy it. We can add on different marks, accretion of loan portfolio, et cetera. And then we can play around with how we begin to fund this thing. Is it going to be through shares of stock, cash? What exactly are we going to do? What's the P&L impact? Right. And we can load those as different scenarios.
Okay, and really come to a pretty well-formed decision on whether or not to make that acquisition.
Whether or not it's immediately accretive to earnings, we can tell instantly.
Fantastic. Val, thank you very much for sharing that with us. That's been really, really interesting, and good luck as you move on.
Thank you very much, Nigel.
And thank you for joining us.